Alright, hey you guys. This is Devin from Project Sax again, and we're on location at a woodwind store. And we're going to be trying out a variety of mouthpieces, so stay tuned. Alright, we're going to be trying out a variety of soprano saxophone mouthpieces today, and we're going to be comparing it to the mouthpiece that I have right now. Now, this mouthpiece is pretty good. Now, I have a tuner right here for me, just to tell me what I'm going for when I'm playing. So, let's give this a little warm up and let's see where we're going. See, the lower register is very flat, and you've known this for a while now, since some of my videos, one of my recent videos, have been on the soprano saxophone, and pretty much what I'm getting is a low D, which is very flat, and I don't want that. I really want it to be in tune, like every other musician, but what I really want is this to be in tune, and I really think the mouthpiece is the suspect. So, but pretty much in the middle of the horn. Yeah, she's pretty solid in the middle of the horn. So yeah, we're going to try another mouthpiece. So this is a no-name mouthpiece. I don't know what this is, so don't ask me in the comment boxes. But I did get a guy who asked me that I play an F saxophone. Now, I've really heard an F saxophone before. It may have been a saxophone once upon a time, but I don't know of any recent saxophones that are in the key of F, if that's what he was talking about. I don't know if there is any other saxophones or any other keys except for E flat. Now E flat is good, but was he trying to say my saxophone was extra flat because because I play an E flat alto? So, but we're gonna now change the mouthpieces up. This is a 2.5 Van Doren reed. It's not the best of reeds to try out, but this is all I got right now. So I might end up investing in some more reeds when I leave this music store. But first, we're gonna try out these Bari mouthpieces. Now, Peter, the guy who's fixing my sister's neck right now, he told me that Bari, the brand Bari, is a good brand to buy for the simple fact that everybody plays it on their soprano. Now, I played a Bari reed once, and I believe I played a Bari mouthpiece on my alto, and they weren't really my piece of cake. Or whatever we call it. I dropped my ligature. Give me 1 second, guys. So, but yes, the Bari mouthpiece. Now, as you can see here, it has looks like hard rubber ebonite on a silver back part of the mouthpiece. I don't really know what this part is called. I never really thought it mattered too much, but if anybody knows, let me know in the comments. Oh yeah, but this is a Bari mouthpiece. Let me see. Does it tell me any openings? Yes, it does. This is a 6/8 or 68. I don't know if they go by. Numberings or A1 or A3 or S, because soprano saxophones, some mouthpieces go by S or A or T, depending on what saxophone you're playing, or B or bass or Bari, And this is just some numbers and codes on the side of mouthpieces to tell you what the opening is, and pretty much various other specs about the mouthpiece. But basically, let me get this on here. Basically, when you have a mouthpiece, when you have more open mouthpieces, and you have softer reeds, that makes for a bright, jazzier sound. And any mouthpiece that's open is probably going to have a bright sound, but you really want to close the distance between the reed and the mouthpiece, because if you have an open mouthpiece like this, probably like a jazzer type mouthpiece. This is what I was going for. And if you have open mouthpiece, you want to close it with a softer reed. So I have a 2.5. I don't know if this is open or not, but I'm not used to the 6/8 or 68. For you Bari fans, tell me what 6/8 stands for. Does it mean 6/8 of an inch, or I don't know. It says 68 on it, so I don't know. Let's go. Oh, very open, very open. I can feel that. Very open, very open. Let's see how she goes. For this to be a 2.5 reed, yeah, she's very open for that. And see, what I think I'm doing is I'm rushing to put the reed in the mouthpiece on. So I need to push my ligature back behind the heart. Just to get the correct distance between the reed and the mouthpiece. Because it seems a little hard to blow, but let's give it some more. Oh. Adjust the tuning a little bit. It's still kind of flat. Let's see. Pretty flat. Still. And see, what I think this mouthpiece is a darker type mouthpiece, for the simple fact it's open. Now it's open, no doubt about that. But it's a darker type mouthpiece, and it's still yielding in the flat direction for my soprano. So let's move on. This is the Bari 6/8. Now, not a big Bari fan at all. Excuse me. Not a big Bari fan at all, you guys. So I probably wasn't gonna get it in the first release. Okay, yep. And so next we're going to move on to another Bari. And this Bari is gonna be different, of course. This Bari is gonna be different. I don't know so much about Baris. This is a 66. So don't ask me about the specs on Bari. I don't know much about Bari. But Peter said again that Bari was one of the more popular soprano mouthpieces. So and I did ask him for a Duke off, guys, just because Ty played it and it sounded wonderful. And I was like, well, let me start looking into Duke, because my mentor, Mr. B, in a further episode, or in a previous episode, excuse me, he had told me about the wonders of Duke off. And if you haven't seen the episode below, I encourage you to go see it. He's my mentor. But here's a Bari 6.6, so let's see how we do. I think I'm breaking my reed, guys. I just keep adjusting it, but it sounds a little bit better. I like this one. Got a little bit more control over the saxophone in this one. I think this is maybe a closer mouthpiece than the 68, but I would give this one a 7. So around Jody Jazz on the alto. So moving on, do you have any more Bari? See, I believe Bari to be one of the ones that I don't want to play or won't buy, so I'm trying these first. Oh, the other saxophone players in the background, there are other people practicing. So yeah, we're real around here. Practice. Slipped off. And another thing that could be affecting my tuning, the reed. The 2.5 reeds give you just enough sound to get across. 2 reeds, they're usually made for beginners and people with a very, very open mouthpieces, so you can get the sound across. Depending on what mouthpiece you have, but most of the time people use around 3. 3 is kind of like the equilibrium point, if you will, or 3 is more like, it's not too much, but it's not too little either. So it gives you just enough amount of sound to get across, and it sounds pretty good. That's why I normally get like a 3 or 3.5, depending on me. But depending on what season I'm playing in, like if it's pit orchestra season, I might tune it up to maybe a 4 or 5. That's actually a little bit better in tune, so my theory is turning out to be a little bit better now. A little bit proven. And yes, this is a Bari 72. So I like that one. Guys. I'll give that a 7.5. I really like to see what they're playing upstairs. They're jamming upstairs, and the guy in front of me, he's jamming. really exotic type of spiral gyro music. And I think they're actually playing it. It's not a CD or a track or anything like that. So yeah, this is a Bari 62. I want to say 62 or 82, but I'm pretty sure it's a 62. Come on, this ligature. That's why you get your upgrade ligature, because it takes forever to get the read on. And you don't even know if it's vibrating to its optimum potential. And I know I'm putting it on correctly. It's just too tight to begin with. I guess they do that so they won't lose screws. Okay? Bari 62. The tuning, it went back down. The other one, the 72, was way better at the tuning of this horn. Now don't get me wrong, sometimes when you're improvising, you know, you might want to lay a little flat under the note, and I love doing that. I always talk about laying a little bit flat over the note, because I love doing that. But you don't want to be flat all the time. You want to be able to manipulate your tone to get it to where you can get it in tune, right? Because it's like a resolve. If you go flat, you want to be able to get back in tune, because that's kind of resolving the technique that you're doing. I'm tired of trying out Baris. This is a 70. This is a Bari 70. These are all hard rubber. And they sound like they're jamming upstairs. See, my mouthpiece ligature goes right over it. It's jamming. This is nice. This is nice too. I like this one. This is the Bari 70. I was jamming to what they had upstairs. Like some kind of 70s spiral driver groove going on there.